Welcome to Speak, Think, Serve, the blueprint for growth without burnout. Sharpen your words, strengthen your mind, and serve with intention.
Picture this, a jazz musician, mid-solo, eyes closed, lost in the music. Every note is intentional, every pause is power. That's what deep focus feels like. Effortless, but only because it's been practiced 1,000 times. And honestly, in today's world, that kind of focus is about as rare as a unicorn at a board meeting.
Yeah, and I think most people assume focus is just something you're born with or you're not, but it's not a personality trait, it's a skill. You train it just like you'd train for a marathon or, jazz improv. Cal Newport calls this deep work. The idea is if you can carve out even 60 minutes, just 1 hour of pure distraction-free work, you'll get more done than in a whole day of multitasking.
So Miles, let's get practical. Walk me through this focus block thing. Pretend I'm a total newbie because honestly, I still struggle with this. My phone's always buzzing, computer pinging, and my brain's like a squirrel on espresso.
All right, here's how I'd coach you. First, tonight, you pick one core task for tomorrow. Not 5, not 3, just one. Write it down. Then you block off 60 minutes on your calendar, ideally first thing in the morning or before your shift starts. That's your focus block. When it's time, you put your phone in another room, close all tabs except what you need, no music, no email, just you and the work. And if you get interrupted, because let's be real, life happens, you just gently bring yourself back. It's not about being perfect, it's about protecting that time like it's your rent money.
Okay, so let's role play this. I'm sitting at my desk, coffee in hand, and I see my phone lighting up. My instinct is to check it. What do I do?
You notice the urge, but you don't react. Maybe you even say out loud, "Not now, I'm in my focus block." If you need to, put your phone in a drawer or another room. The first few times it'll feel weird, like you're missing out. But after a week, you'll start to crave that hour. It's like mental leg day. No one's born focused. You train it.
That's clear. I'm thinking focus pays the rent, distraction pays nothing. That's going to stick with me. And this ties back to everything else. Intentional focus, intentional language, intentional action. It's all connected. So let's talk about making focus less of a struggle and more of a habit. For me, prepping the night before is like clearing the stage before a performance. You clear your desk, you clear your mind. I write down my one big task, lay out my notebook, and suddenly the morning feels lighter. It's almost poetic. Less chaos, more clarity.
Yeah, and there's science behind that. Decision fatigue is real. Roy Baumeister's research shows your willpower is highest in the morning, but only if you don't waste it deciding what to do. So, prepping your tools, your workspace, even your coffee mug the night before, that's not just a productivity hack, it's a focus multiplier.
And then there are the focus killers. I'll admit, my phone once sabotaged the best poem draft I ever wrote. I looked down for just a second and poof, flow gone. Miles, what are your top 3 distractions?
Oh, easy. Phone notifications, email pop-ups, and honestly, clutter. There's a University of Texas study. Just having your phone in sight can drop your cognitive capacity by up to 20%. That's like trying to run a race with a backpack full of bricks. So I tell people, audit your space, remove 3 distractions, airplane mode, inbox pause, clean your desk. It's not about more discipline, it's about less chaos.
Let's dramatize this. Imagine 2 workspaces. One is a desk covered in sticky notes, phone buzzing, coffee stains everywhere. The other is clear, tools ready, phone out of sight. The first one feels like static in your brain. The second, it's like a deep breath. You can almost hear the difference.
Yeah, and the emotional shift is real. When you walk into a prepped space, your brain's like, oh, we're here to work. It's a cue. And if you do this consistently, focus becomes automatic. It's not about motivation, it's about systems. Like James Clear says, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems.
So if you're listening, try this tonight. Write down your one big task, lay out your tools, and clear your space. Tomorrow, notice how much easier it is to start. It's a small ritual, but it changes everything. All right, let's take this out of the solo zone. Focus isn't just for writers or coders, it's for everyone. Athletes, accountants, retail workers, you name it. I love the example of the accountant who blocks off an hour for reconciliations before checking email. Or the personal trainer who preps client plans the night before so there's zero warm-up stress in the morning.
Yeah, and in sports, focus is the edge. Coaches look for players who can recover focus fast, not just the ones with raw talent. I mean, the great ones? They're the ones who can tune out the noise, lock in, and execute. Same goes for project managers, those deep blocks for planning and review. That's how you move the needle, not just stay busy.
And it's not just about individual habits. community matters. We've seen listeners share their own focus rituals in the comments, like, your calendar is your fortress. That's become a phrase around here. When you treat your calendar like a boundary, you protect your attention. And when you share what works, you help someone else level up.
Let's do a quick role play. Say you're a retail worker and your phone's always tempting you during a rush. What's the move?
Easy. Phone goes in the locker. You tell your team, I'm on the floor, I'm all in. Suddenly, you're not just serving customers, you're building trust, you're present. And you feel it, right? That sense of control, of clarity, it's contagious.
Or you're a project manager and people keep booking over your focus time. You start blocking deep work on your calendar and you let your team know, this is my fortress. Unless it's urgent, come back later. It's a small shift, but it changes the culture.
So here's our challenge to you. Don't just listen, do the action steps. Set up your focus block, prep your space tonight, and audit your distractions. Then jump into the community comments, share your biggest focus killer, your new ritual, or a hack you've created. That's how we all get better, together.
Yeah, and don't wait. The people who win are the ones who act, not just the ones who know. We want you to be the best at what you do, and that starts with protecting your attention. So, do the work, share your wins, and learn from each other. That's how you make it stick.
All right, that's it for today. Remember, your focus is your edge. Build it, protect it, and share what you learn. We'll see you in the comments and back here for Chapter 22.
You've been listening to Speak, Think, Serve, the blueprint for growth without burnout. Remember, ideas don't change things. Action does.